Alright, we just have those two hulking monstrosities to deal with. Easier said than done. We're going to need your arrows, Chi, and we're going to need your magic, Ivrak. They're going to be weak to water and ice. Let's start with Ivrak. Got to get them separate, ideally, but I don't think we'll have that luxury. I'll show them just how powerful and chilling I can be.
Ha! A pun! I like it.
Hey folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Grimrock 2. And when last we left off, okay, they have a massive area of attack, and I don't like it at all. Okay, I suppose you could quickly rush in. Oh, they also have a sweep attack. This is going to be very tricky. So, we have to take care of these golems. And that was a miss. I mean, I suppose we could grab this quickly. There we go.
That was very dangerous, but I've got to get my arrows back.
Yeah, they take no damage at all from the fire that they create. Not surprising, considering they're composed of fire. Got to stay far away from them. My magic will not be very effective against these. It's all up to you.
And they're not really getting hurt by any of this.
Worse, they're together. It's going to make hitting them challenging. Focus on one. Not easier said than done, eyes. Okay, they're literally in a line. We need to move over here and make sure that we have the ability to dodge. Oh, that's a lot of fire. To dodge them whenever we can. I'm running low on magic. Just do what you can. That was not smart. Really hurt.
I've got something for you.
Thanks, but we really should not be getting that close to them. Do you require magic? I do. Then use that. Thanks. That's the one we've been hurting.
We do not want to fight it in this small area. We really don't.
We're about to get surrounded. Right, quickly, dodge over here, and away. Oh, I don't like this. This is tricky. This is very, very tricky. I wish you weren't so focused on fire. It is a flaw of singular specialization. You can fire a little bit of lightning. That would not be much use here.
Right, I just need to line up a few shots.
Perhaps you might end up using those sling bullets. Right. Oh, that was a nice crit. That was a very, very nice crit. Oh, it's bad. Get out the fire. Get out the fire. Do have to make sure, by the way, before we leave this place that we have all 30 arrows, because, oh my, are we going to be using a lot of these arrows. I don't want to think about how much health these have. They don't have a boss health bar. This makes me concerned that we'll face them again in the future. Okay, where's the other one? The other one is sneaking up around us. Okay. So, we move over to here. We move even further away because that's a terrible angle to fire at. We could start peppering the other one, but no, I really, really need to deal with... I suppose you might as well fire a shot off at you. Might as well. And then... we do know where that is there. Right, fire that. Oh, every single shot is dangerous. Every single shot is dangerous. This is a good fight. Right, fire that. They are not being frozen. There we go. Right. Carefully does it, Chi. Don't put yourself in too much danger.
I'm trying not to.
I'm out again.
Perhaps the crystal can help.
I hope it can. I hope. There's also that teleporter. Later, Onara. I'm sorry, I just don't feel very useful right now. You're keeping a cool head, that's all I can ask. If you start panicking, we'll all begin panicking. Okay, we have the crystal I am totally going to save. Imagine this was a game where using the crystal would restore all the health of all the enemies to maximum. That would be terrible. Apparently the crystal effect... Oh, Eyes is really hungry. I am famished.
Here, have some bread.
Thank you. I am also quite hungry. This desert is taking a lot out of us. Fortunately, we have plenty of food. Right, let's go. With that little food break sorted. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a bit closer. Not too close. That. Oh! A little bit of damage there. Yeah, this place more than anywhere is going to be consuming a lot of our food bar, but we have a lot of food. That and this.
Can't even tell if they're getting hurt. How hardy are they?
Well, they are made of rocks.
Right, ready?
Yeah! Ugh! Still you endure. Pesky thing. Don't want to be this close to them. Oh, we don't want to be this close to them. Not even with the crystal there.
I'm glad the crystal wasn't hurt by that.
Alright, I'm out. Again. I think I have these. Oh! This is more dangerous than I could have ever imagined. This is incredibly dangerous. This is a big old fight of epic proportions. And I love it. But I am not sure if I'm actually dealing any damage to any of them. And that is a concern. How much health do they have? How much health? Okay, it's this one we're fighting. There's also an arrow there. I want that back. I want it back. Go forward. Get it. Okay, excellent. We have used a lot of arrows. A lot of arrows have been used. Oh, they're in a line. That is incredibly bad. Quick move. It is... I mean, I'm just going to shoot him. That's a really bad idea, because I don't know which one it is anymore that we've been hurting. I don't know. That's a pittance of damage. 39. Could throw bombs! Bombs is absolutely something we can use. Or I could just use the healing crystal.
Right, I'm out of energy. Do any of you have any potions?
You can use one of mine.
Thank you. Gonna need it. You're going to need it too.
Alright. Gotta watch out for the 1-2 attack here. Now you can use your lightning. And we could just stay here. And do that. Okay, you're out. Consume another potion. We might need to have you make some more of those, Chi.
Still going. Ah! There's one! We got one! We got one! Oh, oh, I'm so happy!
Grab the things. There's a key. There's also some armor. Oh no! Looks like armor you could wear, Onara. Quick, let's find a place to look at it.
The light's gone!
Well, the moonlight is still here, but there.
Thank you!
The origins of this armor is a mystery. Many master blacksmiths have tried to forge meteor stone, but all have failed. Looks like an upgrade for you. Yes, it does. There. Can you hold that? It is heavy. Oh, I can't at all. I think we're just going to have to leave this for the moment. Yes. We'll be back for it.
There's still this one!
Well, now there's only one. It's much easier to dodge.
Indeed! They can be defeated! We can get them!
That is incredibly reassuring. Alright, one down.
And now it's your turn!
1,500 experience, by the way, for defeating that foe. That's a lot. We got more from all of the undead, but still. Not gonna say no. Ooh, back up. There being only one, there's only one direction we have to worry about. Where you are. And we have 20 arrows. And we probably now have the crystal. So let's go back to the crystal. We can safely go back to the crystal because there's only one. We're not going to get flanked anymore. I'm curious about what the crystal does. Does the crystal take away hunger? No, it doesn't. We just used a lot of food. Alright.
I'm ready! Let's get him! Come here, you rocky thingamy! Gonna chisel you down to size!
Good one.
Isn't it just?
Yeah, this is a fight where ranged combat is key. Ranged combat is doing us fantastic. He's doing fantastic work.
There we... Oh! Oh, it turned into a... It turned into a gem!
Another power gem.
That means we've got 4! And all these arrows.
Okay, we are missing an arrow. Oh no! We're missing an arrow, everyone. We had 30. Now we've only got 29. Okay, it's time to check the map for this arrow. Where could it be? There it is.
There's the arrow! Ooh! Suppose that's the one perk of exploring a desert.
They don't talk. Perhaps they were carved by those that were stranded here. Maybe. What a grim fate. Grim indeed. Alright, we're gonna have to look through this place extensively. Make sure there's nothing that we've missed. There is the teleporter. Yes, but we don't want to go in there until we've grabbed... trees. There was nature just a little ways. They couldn't get to it.
Maybe someone else killed these people. Maybe the Island Master wasn't involved.
I find that very hard to believe. Now, there is something hidden in this location somewhere. I know this because this game's been out for a long time, and sometimes you hear little bits about games. There is something hidden in this desert. I don't know if I found the clue for it. I very well might have found the clue for it. But there is something. But considering that I don't yet know exactly where it is, I probably completely overlooked the clue. The best thing I can do right now is go and head back to the hub. Unless I just, like, dig randomly. Like, you could just dig here. Time passes when that happens. You saw time go by. Why are we digging? I just feel like there might be something nearby. Something nearby. Not going to be anything nearby. See? Nothing.
It's just a lot of sand. It's rough, coarse, irritating. It gets everywhere. Oh! Oh!
Told you there'd be something. How did... This desert is huge! It'd be like worse than a needle in a haystack. It's like a treasure chest in a desert. Don't complain. Would you rather I dig through everything? You weren't really gonna dig through everything, were you? Just hand me the lockpick so I can open it, Ivrak. Alright, fine. That was astronomically fortunate. That was ridiculous. I'm just gonna dig around here, and nope, there it is. I bet there's another one. Ah! Great! You dug up a horrible mimic! That actually startled me. I did not know that was gonna happen. But apparently I was incredibly lucky in not finding a mimic up to this point. And there we go. Oh. Do me a favour, Anara. Don't dig up anything ever again. We have a potion of resurrection. Those are quite useful. We have a potion of dexterity and the silver scepter of Isocronus. Isocronus shook the world of Arcane Academia with his incredible discovery of the fifth element. 20 energy. Resist all 10. Okay, lose some vitality, which means that we would only have 121 health. However, gain energy, which is lose 5 energy, gain 10 resist. Which means that we'd have resist shock 98 and resist cold 90. So you're actually getting dangerously close to being able to resist everything as well, which is astounding. As for the dexterity potion, don't know what I'm going to be doing with that. Well, at least it's over. At least that thing is gone. Let's go get the plate mail and get out of here. Who's going to be carrying it? I suppose I will be. It's heavy. Don't look at me. I can't carry it. Not even if we do that? What about now? No, too heavy. Way too heavy. Can't move. Yeah, looks like you're going to be carrying that, I'm afraid, Anara. Well, that's how it is. Right. Oh. And that brings us to here. The Silent One has a friend who is more willing to speak. Head towards the sunrise beyond the gate to find him. Well, now we can go back to the desert whenever we want. Do we want to? Not sure. I agree. We should head back to the hub. And with that done and an item just randomly found, it's time to dump off things. Maybe we should wear the petrify. We don't need that necessarily because you've got that. Maybe we should start wearing the meteor set. Meteor set, we're dangerously close to finishing. Then again, we're probably dangerously close to finishing that set as well. Would I prefer health, or would I prefer just more armor? That is a question, and I do not know the answer to that. I mean, inevitably I'll end up with both sets. But which one would I prefer to have? I suppose it depends what the set bonuses are for them. I suppose that's the deciding factor. And there are no more enemies here, and I'm extremely glad about that. We'll go over to the hub, drop off things. Hopefully that... Ooh, is the meteor plate heavier? That's a thing. If the meteor plate is a lot heavier, that won't be good for us. Right, down we go. We did get a key. And someone picked that up. There, so we got a key to replace the key we spent. So here's the meteor plate. So a comparison. This is 5, and that... Okay, the meteor plate is actually less heavy. So if I do that, and I do this... Okay, that's slightly heavier. That's 2.5, and that's 3... Oh. Meteor plate is a bit bulkier. However, we do this, that... That. We don't have the boots. We don't have the meteor boots. Or the meteor That's it. That's all we don't have is the meteor boots. So we are one piece of armor away from that. 200 health. Still a lot of health. Right, what else do we want to dump off? These things are probably quite important, so I want to put them here in case we need them. That's something that we could dig up eventually. I don't think we need the Wand of Fear anymore. I also don't think we need this. We definitely don't need that. We'll probably want a piece of food to replace the food that we just ate. We also want a piece of food to replace that, but as luck would have it, we have loads of that. And we do need to find another place to make more, to make another essence. Drop this off, drop that off, drop that off. Keep that there, just in case. We got this random food. More reagents, which are always nice. We do want to maybe make a couple of potions. Potions might be good to make now. The only question is, which ones do we make? We could work towards getting eyes up to maximum resistances to everything. That might not be a bad idea. That might not be a bad idea. How's your inventory doing? Your inventory's still very... Ah! The serpent blade. We didn't actually look at this. Ooh! That's a dex weapon. A brass snake crawls along the back edge of the dagger. Vicious venom seeps from its teeth, covering the blade. That is a 13 to 39 plus dex weapon. This is 10 to 31. Now, it attacks slightly slower, but that accuracy boost, really good. Light weapons 5. Oh, you actually don't have light weapons 5 yet. We'll hold on to that so that when you do get light weapons 5, you can swap. That will be useful. That will be very useful at some point, but not just yet. Not just yet. Also, you've been holding on to this, so I suppose that's not too heavy. That's not too heavy. And when we come back, folks, we'll dig that up. We'll dig that up. And then head to the last major location in the game, the cemetery. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. And if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. Let's actually eat some food before we head out. That seems like a good idea. Just a little bit of food to keep us from going too hungry. There we go. We do have plenty of it. Literally bags of it. Later.